Hey everybody, still working on the Strat STYK build here. It's by and large done, actually. I spent some time yesterday playing it, actually quite an amount of time playing it, and it's real nice. I gotta say, it's real nice. It's real nice. Yeah, it's real nice. But it does have one issue, and that is the brake angle here. It doesn't have a problem with the string popping out. What it does have is it has insufficient brake angle, which is causing a little bit of nut buzz. And yeah, if you put your finger here and press down a little bit, it rings clean. And if you don't press down on it, it does the scimitar thing a little bit, and it's very muted in volume. I demonstrate, but yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's what's going on. You don't really need to hear it. If you suspect you have nut buzz, all you have to do is just push right here, and if it goes away and all of a sudden your stuff rings clean, then yeah, it's insufficient brake angle. I've had that on Floyd Roses, I've had that on Steinbergers, and now I've got it on this thing because I took the trees off, and it really needs a tree on this number one. So it's time to install a nice little roller tree on this puppy. Someplace like right about here kind of a thing. So that's what we're going to be doing in this episode. And alright, I'm going to shut up. Let's get to it. Okay, took this thing and figured out where I wanted to go. Got a little hole started. Now I need to figure out the correct depth, set my tape accordingly. Okay, hole's drilled, got some wax in the screw. String's been loosened up and pulled out of the way. Time to screw it into place. I'm going to be installing it this way instead of this way because the further back you get towards the center here, the less of a brake angle you get underneath the roller tree. The less of a brake angle you have, the greater tuning stability you'll have, because it'll be easier for the string to stretch and return around that. The less of an angle it's making around a tree or anything that it has to go over or around on the guitar. That's just the way strings behave. So shallow angles are good. Too shallow and your stuff doesn't behave correctly though. So we need to increase the brake angle here at the nut just a little bit. So back here, it's all we really need. I'm pretty sure. So that's why I'm putting it back here and making it face the wrong way, because that'll put it closer to the center, halfway between the tuner and the nut, which would be like the optimal point for getting sufficient brake angle here while minimizing your brake angle underneath the tree. Alright, I'm going to shut up and build stuff. See, this is the thing, is that if I explain theory, people complain that there's no action. But if I do action, then you don't understand the theory behind it, and you might as well be watching any of the rest of the channels that don't explain anything. So, I don't know. Yeah, there you go. If you've got an opinion, would you be more interested in theory or action? And if you've got an opinion, would you be more interested in 2 short episodes or 1 long episode? I'm starting to think I might go for 1 long episode because it's less editing work for me. And I believe that's got it. Looks like a tree. Alright, let me tune it back up. Well, that seems to have taken care of it. Yeah, no more sitar hum. So that's cool. Other than that, let's see, I noticed that it's got a lot in the upper mids, as you can hear. Of course, I haven't put it on a real amp yet, but it definitely goes. I mean, it's like, here, check this out. See, it's got a lot of mid-ish, but yeah, I gotta put it on a real amp it's cool. I gotta put it on a real amp, find out whether it does have a lot. It's almost quacky in the voice. At least that's the first impression that I'm getting. And I don't know if it's the pickup or if it's the pine. This is like the first time I've ever used pine. And these things they say about materials and tones, you know, like maple's bright and mahogany's dark, and back when I did the carbon fiber tube neck and the aluminum neck builds, and also somebody else who did a carbon fiber tube neck, I believe it was, I noticed, and also the other person who did a build like that mentioned that they had a kind of a hollow ringing sound to them, and they do. And I think actually I mentioned that in my videos, and you know, I was like, I don't know if it's because it's a hollow tube and works like a speaker box or what. It might be the material and the stiffness. So, but yeah, I need to put this on a real amp and figure out, you know, whether it's the pickup or whether it's the wood or it's both or it's in my head or whatever. So, yeah, where are we at? We are at, can't tell. We are at almost 10 minutes, so yeah, there, we just clicked over 10 minutes, so, yeah, I guess that'll do for an episode, so to speak. A short one. I mean, the only thing I'm going to do is hook it up to a better amp. If I like, you know, get in the groove, I might like flip the camera on and make some noise for y'all. But yeah, let me evaluate it some more, and assuming I don't find any more issues, I don't think I will. But the only thing I was thinking was that maybe when you're playing seated with the old V-bars, there would be a bar up here that would lean against your chest so that the neck of the guitar would be suspended in air in front of you without you touching it. And with these new swing bars, there's nothing like that, and so the guitar kind of falls back this way, or you end up kind of holding it this way with your hand all the time. Which, while it's, you know, practically no effort to do that, I was kind of thinking that maybe some kind of spacer bar or something back here that would be, you know, similar to the back side of a normal guitar that would lean up against your chest or your abdomen area in order to keep the guitar from going this way too much. So that's about the only thing that I'm thinking of. But you see, you know, it's like I think of that and I go, oh, this is going to be an ergonomic issue, you know, blah, 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 all this stuff, right? And then I start playing, and 5 minutes later, I don't even, that's what's so cool about this guitar, is that the real mark, the perfect guitar, from a player's point of view, is invisible. You don't even notice it's there. There's nothing between you and the music you're putting out. The guitar is simply a translator between what's coming out of your brain and through your fingers and down the cable. And the guitar is doing its job so correctly that you don't even notice it's there in the chain. That's the best possible guitar from a player's point of view, is the guitar that you don't even notice. And yeah, like I was saying, you know, I was thinking, oh, it leans this way, that's going to be a problem. And 5 minutes later, I'm playing, I don't even notice the guitar. The guitar is invisible to me. It doesn't exist. It's, you know, it's like I'm playing, but it might as well be an air guitar for as much as I notice it while I'm playing. It's that cool. So yeah, I need to hook this thing up to a real amp. I probably need to get a better amp too. I actually just today put a Fender Champ 100 on the save for later list on eBay, and they're going for about $3, which is not a bad deal. So I might pick one up. But until then, I'm suffering along with the Quilter 45, running through a Celestion speaker cab, and it gets the job done. You know, I can't wake the neighbors in the middle of the night anymore, like I used to be able to with my 60-watt crate and Marshall 4x12 cab. But you know, hey, I'll get back there someday. But anyway, until the next one, everybody, have a good one.